Okay, so if we now go on to our solution frame, okay. Here is the complete solution, and what we've done here is we've labelled the parts that match with the design cards, okay? I hope that you found this a useful way to introduce a counting programme to your pupils. Now, just before we finish up with the plugged lesson, let's take a look under the hood. Now, it's not scary at all, okay? Amanda had mentioned this earlier. I'm just going to drag this away here, and under here, we have the code, kind of JavaScript code this is, that matches the code that you've written. And if we have a wee quick look at this, we won't spend a lot of time on it, but you can see they've set up variables and they've made them equal to 0, or they've given them the value 0. And then on button A pressed, we're adding 1 to species 1. And on button B pressed, we're adding 1 to species 2. And then if we press button AB, we show the number species 1. And if we do a shake gesture, then we're showing the number species 2. Okay, so it's just a different language, but it's doing exactly the same thing as your block code did. Okay, and that's maybe something to work on again with your pupils that are more experienced and might want to have a look at JavaScript, or you can change it to Python to show that it works in a different language.
And I've actually said this before, even my wee ones love looking at stuff like that because they just think they're like amazing, and they're like, oh, I've said this before as well, we think we're hackers now, I'm a hacker now. Like, no, you are, but it's cute. But and again, that's engaging them with the whole thing.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's worked brilliantly, and it's such a great little project. I know the pupils in your class would really enjoy, and they could apply it to a wide variety of things, not just counting wildlife. To make it even more relevant to the pupils in your class, a counter is used to track TikTok likes and YouTube views, as you can see here in this example as well. And they love that. Anything that you can relate it to something that's relevant to their lives, all the better.
Okay, so now let's open it up for questions and feedback using the post as before, and we'll keep an eye on questions and feedback and trying to respond to them as you give us the feedback. Oh, Annabelle, thanks for that.
Oh, we love you, Annabelle.
Yes, it is an opportunity to start reading text-based code, and if they understood the block coding, then they know what that's doing. So maybe it's easier to read text code because you know what it's doing, and it's doing the same as what you did in your block version.
Oh, there's a step tutorial on the Microbit website as well, which
yes, there's a step counter. Yep.
Amanda's weight clip. So there's a step counter in there, and it goes through it step by step with you. It's very good. That should come in handy. Yeah, I think it's a very good point. Linking the plugged experience, your coding experience, to the unplugged activity really helps, because again, it just gets them to understand on that layer of like computational thinking, of linking things together. And it's a really, for me, an important step before we even get the microbits out.
Yeah, very good.
All right, so shall we move on to the final section or final sections?
Yes.
Yep, I think so. I just love this wee activity. It's like proper coding, but it's so easy to do.